Welcome back. Myself SandeshMRaghav. Today we will see insert into statement. Insert into statement actually is used to insert the records into a table. Simply I can tell there is an Excel sheet, blank sheet, we need to insert record, we are going to type it. But the way in SQL Server to insert the record will be different. We need to use query. Let's see what is the syntax first and then we see the demo part. First method, what we are doing, we are going to insert the record into a table, that is basic. So same logic is here. First we type insert keyword into keyword, then table name. What is the table name we are going to? Then bracket open, select the column 1, comma, column 2, comma, column 3, n numbers, then bracket close. Then type the keyword values, then once again bracket open, value 1, value 2, value 3, bracket close, semicolon. This is actually syntax. The second way, we know that fixed columns, we no need to mention the column names. For that, insert into table name without mentioning. You can see here column names, but here we are not mentioning, just values, the keyword, then bracket open, value 1, value 2, value 3, bracket close, semicolon. This is the second method. Third method is used to insert multiple records at single time. Syntax is insert into table name, column names are mentioned inside the bracket and values keyword, then bracket open, value 1, 2, 3, bracket close, but here we are mentioning comma, and then once again 1, 2, 3, comma, then value 1, 2, 3, so semicolon. So we are going to insert at a time totally 3 rows into a table. Let's see the demo part, how we can insert it. Now we are already logged in to SSMS. How to log in, how to access the database, how to create tables, you already see. Now we will take the same continuation part, the SandeshDB already created here. Inside that we already created employee query table. The data columns are employee ID, int, employee name, varchar, and e-status char 1. So to make this video short, the queries are kept ready to make you, but I'll clear your doubts. First, syntax. Insert keyword into employee query, bracket open. So we are using employee ID, employee name, e-status, column names, bracket close, values keyword, bracket close. Inside that, for employee ID we are passing value 1, employee name we are passing value as Sandesh, and e-status we are passing state A, right? But you can notice here insert into and values are showing in blue color. This will help you to identify these are all keywords in SQL Server. Now we select this query, click on execute. One row affected. So the data is inserted into this employee query. The second method to insert, here we have mentioned column names. Now we are not going to mention that. Insert into employee query, that is table name, values keyword, bracket open, value 2, that is for employee ID, Hemant for employee name, and e-status is A. So this we select this query and click on execute. Now the row affected. Third scenario we will see. We are going to insert at a time 3 records. For that, insert into table name, values, bracket open, employee ID is 3, Ram and A, comma, then once again second, next third, totally 3 rows we are inserting. Select this query and execute. But you are seeing that 3 is not mentioned inside a single quote, but Ram and A is mentioned inside this single quote. In SQL query, in case of integers, no need to mention single quotes to any data. But in case of varchar or characters, we need to mention inside the single quotes. Otherwise, it will throw an error. If you want to see that error, just I am removing here Hemant single quotes. You can see there is an underline. It is invalid column. So the data type is mismatched. If we select and execute, we will get error. So we need to mention the data inside the single quotes in case of varchar characters other than integers. There is no strict rule that we need to follow the same naming convention of the columns. First employee ID, name and status. Now we have changed here. Insert into table name. We are using column names as employee name first, employee status and employee ID. The values keyword bracket. We are mentioning Tyaga, comma inside the single quotes, active inside the single quotes, comma 6. Select the record and click on execute. One row affected. The main thing we need to follow that data type should have employee name and the value passed should match e-status and this and employee ID and this. So it is always preferred that we need to mention the column name so the data goes properly inside the exact column. Otherwise, every time we need to follow the column structure, whatever we are defined, we need to pass employee ID first, then name and employee status. In the next video, we are going to see select query in SQL Server. Please subscribe and support. Thank you for watching.